What's going on, everybody? This is Jeff with Altcoin Buzz. So I'm going to make a video talking about some of my most recent purchases. You guys have asked me, hey Jeff, we know what the altcoin army likes, but what do you like? So people have been asking me, they're like, Jeff, show us your picks. What have you bought? So I said, why not? I don't have anything to gain or lose from telling you guys what I picked because I'm just telling you the honest truth, right? So I will tell you right off the bat, I will tell you exactly what they are, and then I'll go over my frame of mind when I bought them here. So some of my most recent picks include Syndicator. So I've been acquiring Syndicator because I like the market cap. I also bought Bitcoin Gold, believe it or not, and I'll explain that. I also bought Altcoins, and then a couple of my more recent wildcard plays, this B3 coin and eBoost. There's one more that I actually bought, and I'll include it at the end. For those of you who want to stick around till the end, I'll throw in the other one. But it's totally a major wild card. Like, it's like the wild card of all wild cards, and the only people that I want to see that particular pick are the people who stick around till the end. And I'm not saying that so you stick around to the end. I'm saying, like, literally, it's kind of, I took out it's a wild card. Let's just say that. I mean, and I'm only going to encourage you guys to, I'm going to encourage you probably not to get too in the habit of playing the wild card. But I did do that because I had a couple loose coins laying around, so I went with it. But anyway, so the Syndicator, right? I've been buying it. I'm probably going to buy more as it continues to pull back. If it continues to pull back, I'm going to stick with the same strategy that I was using back in September and October when the market was volatile and kind of flat, which was basically if I was loading up on a coin, I would continue to load up on that coin as it pulled back. Because what I'm doing is I'm investing. I'm not day trading this position. I'm investing in Syndicator for the long haul. All right, so I'm stockpiling. It's like if you're in an ammo building, you just keep stockpiling ammo, right? That's what I'm doing with Syndicator. That's what I'm doing with some of these other coins too. But Syndicator, I'm really stockpiling. So if I buy at 11 cents, it's okay. If I buy at 10 cents, it's okay. If I, it's just, I'm, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it pulling back. Even if it goes to 7 cents, I'll buy. I just have more purchasing power. If I put in $100 every week that this thing stays low or flat, it's okay with me because I'm getting more purchasing power for my $100. All right. So Syndicator is an artificial intelligence basically for trading or for analyzing markets. Hybrid intelligence for effective asset management, right? So decentralized financial analyst enhanced by artificial intelligence. I'll just play a little snippet of this. I'm a big analytics guy, so let's play this, and that's why I like this one.
Imagine you have access to the collective mind of everyone on the planet. Imagine this collective consciousness is enhanced by artificial intelligence. Imagine the symbiosis of human and machine intelligence. What would you do with it? We make it a reality. We are Syndicator. Syndicator is creating an open ecosystem where we combine the collective intelligence of financial analysts, data scientists, traders, and investors. This ecosystem provides a more efficient approach and valuable predictive analytics for asset management, where everyone can monetize individual intelligence. Invest your intelligence. Learn more at syndicator.com.
All right, so you guys can see what they're up to. If you know anything about me, you'll know that I'm big on data science. I'm big on analytics. I'm big on just really. I like AI. I mean, I'm not a big fan of AI because I don't want robots to take over humanity. So I hesitate on saying that, but I like the idea of AI. I think that's I like how they say the symbiosis between machines and humans. That I'm cool with, okay? But I still want humans to be in control of the machines. So that's where I hold short. But you can see why I've been investing in this one, and I believe in it for the long haul. And because I believe in it over the long haul, I'm okay with it pulling back and pulling back and pulling back and giving me more purchasing power and being patient with this one and calling it an investment. Now, this is just my picks, okay? These are my opinions. You can completely disagree with me. In fact, if you do completely disagree with me, please don't invest, okay? And that's all I'm saying. I mean, it's got a low market cap, and it's just a way the cookie's crumbling. If you're going to get into this position, it's because you see the same thing that I see, not because I'm telling you to. Because you have to take accountability for your own actions. This isn't professional financial advice. I just like something, and I'll invest in it. You guys want to know what I'm investing in? I'll tell you. Binance, HIT BTC, Mercatox, all right? Now, Bitcoin Gold. So people don't like Bitcoin Gold, but it's part of the Bitcoin family. Because it's part of the Bitcoin family, you have to keep it on your radar. When Big Mama Bitcoin's taking off, going to the moon, Big Betty Bitcoin, whatever you want to call her, Big Bertha Bitcoin, whenever she's moving, she's bringing everyone with her because Bitcoin is what drives people into this market. Think about how you got introduced to cryptocurrency. It was because why? Bitcoin. It wasn't because IOTA or Cardano or any of these other cryptocurrencies, Dash, Tron, were kicking butt and taking names. It was Bitcoin that got your attention first, wasn't it? Maybe some of you might be an exception to the rule, but for the most part, let's be real, most of you came into the market because of Bitcoin and Bitcoin's price action. So when Big Mama starts moving, that's when everything starts, that's when the market gets a whole new influx of new people. Why? Because it's got the most name recognition. When people hear Bitcoin, the media catches on. They don't catch on when Cardano goes because it's not newsworthy. Bitcoin is. Okay? Now, this one has the Bitcoin name, and it's got a good second word, which is gold. And those two factors make it a real interesting play. But if you just look at the tech behind it, which is also something that you're really going to look at and say, okay, now I understand why this one's kind of a little bit more interesting. So they compare Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash here. So this one, okay, it has replay protection. If you don't know what replay protection is, if you send Bitcoin and it goes to the wrong address, you can contact Bitcoin Gold and they can replay that transaction so you can get your Bitcoin Gold back in your wallet. With Bitcoin, if you send it to the wrong address, you miss one letter on that, whatever it is, you can't replay that transaction. If someone takes your coins, you can't replay that, right? But with Bitcoin Gold, they have replay protection. That's huge. That's huge. It's massive. Bitcoin Cash, it looks like they just added that. I didn't know that they had that. But before, it was only Bitcoin Gold that had that. Unique address format. That is the only thing that makes it unique. But Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin Gold having that, it's pretty big. And then you have difficulty adjustment, every block. Okay? You got all these different things. You got ASIC, GPU, and ASIC. So it's just a little bit different, but I like Bitcoin Gold. Bitcoin Cash has been moving. I don't see why Bitcoin Gold won't have its heyday at some point. I mean, look at the circulating supply, the max supply. I think it's undervalued. I watched the same thing happen with Bitcoin Cash. If you've been trading in the market for a while, you know about the history with Bitcoin Cash. When it hit the market, it was 556. It pulled back. It sat around 269, 208, 242. You can see it kind of reminds me of Bitcoin Gold. So I'm like, all right, I remember this happened to Bitcoin Cash where people didn't really like it. And then I watched Bitcoin Cash shoot up, you see. So I'm kind of identifying some of the similarities between Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin Gold. And I think at this price for Bitcoin Gold, I'm looking at it like, well, it's a Bitcoin hard fork. It's kind of reminds me of the way Bitcoin Cash hard forked, and it's got the name gold in it. At some point, this one's probably, as it continues to stabilize and people become more friendly with it. The big thing that's been holding back Bitcoin Gold ever since inception has been the team on Bitcoin Gold's rushing it, I think is what it was. Because I wouldn't say that the team is not qualified. It's just that there was some issues with Bitcoin Gold when it first rolled out. It rolled out kind of fast because it's a big thing to roll out hard fork. But they pushed it through. They successfully pulled it off on the day that pretty close to the day they said they would. But you saw what happened with SegWit 2X, I meant. Some of these other forks, they've had some issues. But Bitcoin Gold just got off to a rough start, but it's stabilizing now, and I like Bitcoin Gold, so I just bought some Bitcoin Gold, me personally. I only bought like 5. That's a lot, but it's not a lot. We'll see. Before that, I only had 1, So I had a little bit of extra laying around, so I put it into Bitcoin Gold. I also got into Altcoins. I like this Altcoins here. You guys have been talking about it. It's a new coin to the market, and I did buy this. Oh, by the way, if you're trying to get Bitcoin Gold, you can get it on BitThumb, Bittrex, Binance, HitBTC. You get the idea. All right, so Altcoins, yeah, you can get it on Binance only. Like I said, it's new. It's pulled back off an all-time high, which is, not really saying much. But I've gone over this so many times, it kind of gets boring, but I'll just do it again. It's basically an application developers opportunity for people who already have existing applications. They can now integrate blockchain into those existing applications, and that's why it's called Altcoins. So it's really cut and dry, and you can see they already have some active users, 200 million active users, 4 billion app downloads. So my thing is, I'd be interested to see if they can get some new applications. I don't know, maybe Facebook, Twitter, or who knows, to use their cryptocurrency, Altcoins, right? There is a fairly low circulating supply. Their market cap is kind of high. I mean, it's higher than Syndicator by a lot. It just hit the ground running, really. This is a really popular cryptocurrency. But anyways, I want to talk about this one, B3 coin. So we've talked about B3 coin in the past, and I think it's undervalued. I'm not sure exactly what the market cap is, but getting it at 10 cents, I think it's got some room to grow. And I did pick it up, so I look at it as a wild card. And yeah, if you just come onto their old website, this is their old website, the official home of B3 coin, anti-histamine, no pre-mine, no ICO, no IPO. Okay, so that's an all right website. You can see that they use proof of stake. They use secure and fast, up to 10,000% staking. Anyways, so it's an all right website, but then I found out they did a new one. They got a new website, and I like this one. So I think they've done, their rebrand has worked out. They go over a lot more: staking, fundamental nodes, B3 community, decentralized exchange. You can see this thing offers a lot more. So I actually got into this a few days ago, and I've been rolling with it, and I like it. I think it's undervalued. I don't know exactly what the market cap is right now, but I'm sure I can figure it out. Coin Exchange is where you get it if you're trying to pick this one up, or not. You don't have to. It's a total wild card. I would say if you pick this up, don't try to go too wild with it. Maybe $20 or something. If you got $20 and you want to put it in, that's what I recommend. I don't recommend you taking your whole farm and selling it off to go all into B3 coin. Unless you see something in B3 coin and you go into their discords and you start hanging out and understanding more about B3 coin, and you agree that, hey, B3 coin has a future, then you can up your ante, right? So anyway, you get the idea. B3 coin. I'm not really going to go too much more into it because it's a wild card. Here's another one that I got into. I like the low market cap. It's a wild card play for me. It's on a dip, major dip. This is a HODL. I'm just gonna hold it. I'm not doing too much else with it. But you guys asked me what I did. I put them into these low cap. I go into these low cap positions with very modest investments because some of them could fall off, but some of them can moonshot. So that's kind of why I go into these like wild card picks. Not because I think they're like fantastic investments in the sense that, we have a lot of coins. I don't know where they can go, but this one I like how they got this little deal here. And so I kind of just went into it. Too much anticipated e-boost staking and referral program begins January 15th. That was some news that also I was paying attention to. I was like, they got big news coming up in 2 days, so I'll get in to see if the big news affects the price. Trusted Gamer coin, transparent distribution, trade e-boost on Bittrex. Yeah, we can get it on Bittrex. And then you can read the white paper if you want to. E-boost was created by a professional team that is passionate about esports and online gaming in general. We wanted to build a platform that took the stress out of esports and allow members from all walks of life to have a single currency to use in esports. This would allow gaming to be seamless and fun. We succeeded. Our team cultivated a platform that is used by over 50,000 users, and EBST tokens trade daily on major exchanges. However, the team never rests on its past. We believe in Kaizen, a Japanese term for continual improvement and a better future through hard work and listening to the user's needs. eBoost is working on some amazing additions for 2018 and 2019 and into the next decade. Stay tuned and buckle up for some esports fun. So I went in. I took out a position. I didn't bet the farm on it. But I was like, hey, low market cap, room to grow. Looks like they got this coin could go somewhere. The project, they say that they're staying active. I said, sure, I'll go on it. Why not? You pick it up on Bittrex. That's it. Okay. Now, my wild card. This one, if you stuck around for this one, you're a wild, wild man or girl. This one is wild, but Rimbit. I like it because you can get a lot of Rimbit for, well, you can get a lot of these. It's got a low total supply, but you can get a lot of them. For like $1, you could almost get 100 of them. Very low market cap. For like $10, you can get a lot of these. For $20, you can get a lot of these, right? And it's got a low circulating supply and a low total supply. If this thing, for whatever reason, were to catch on, which I'm saying I didn't put in a lot of money. I mean, for 20 bucks, you can get a lot of these. You can hodl a lot of Rimbit for like not a lot of money. And I talked to the person in charge of this coin over on their Twitter. I think, oh yeah, if you're on Twitter, you want to hang out with us, you can. AltcoinBuzz.io. But let's check out this Rimbit. So I went to Rimbit, talked to Rimbit Whale. Okay. Rimbit Whale. I talked to him. He said they're not interested in doing a pump and dump. Okay. They're just interested in pumping this thing to $3. He says he wants to get this thing to $3. So they're not looking to have any pump and dump groups come on this. But I would say, okay, so he's saying been invested ready for rocket launch or moonshot. So there, $3 RBT. It's at 1 penny right now. So I was like, hey, if this guy ends up doing anything and gets this thing going where people like the currency, the usage of the currency, here's the one thing that caught my attention that made it worth my while. No white paper. It's just a simple store of wealth. 100% owned by the community as of November 2017. It's 4 years old and has proven itself. Meaning, so when they said 100% owned by the community, that means it's creator of the coin. Unless they're lying to us and telling us a BS story, that means that the creator of the coin has sold all of his tokens and no longer owns the tokens. And that means the people, the community, own the tokens. No one actually owns it. It's completely decentralized currency. So I said, you know what? I can get almost 100 of these for a penny. I mean, for $1, because they're a penny each. I think I bought it at a penny. Now it's at 1.3 cents, something like that. So I was like, oh, I'll give 500 of these, something like that. It was some thought like that. Or I'll get like 5,000 of them. Just see where it goes. And, that's it. What is that? That's not a lot of money for me. And if I've got coins, unless, okay, look, I realize some of you guys have taken losses. And I'm going to say, I think the reason you guys are taking losses is because you guys are day trading, okay? You'll notice, if you look at one of my key strategies that I always apply is the long-term plan. I HODL. I am patient. I wait. I don't day trade every single day a coin, okay? If I need to buy another coin, I don't go sell my other coin for a loss so that I can jump in at an all-time high on a coin that's going to the moon. No. I will wait, and then when my payday comes, I'll take a percentage of that I've allocated, that I said I'm not going to do this and that with that money, so I'm going to put it into Bitcoin. So instead of going to the bar on Saturday night, that money that I usually spend at the bar is going into Bitcoin. Well, I need other funds, so I'll say, that money that I was spending on cigarettes, I'm not going to buy any more cigarettes. I'm going to put that money into Bitcoin. Now I have $40, and if I put something like that into Rimbit, it's okay, because it's like, I don't know, it was a little bit of a sacrifice I made to get into Rimbit. So it's, that's what I'm saying. But don't try to dump a coin at a loss and take a loss to get into a new coin. You have to be patient with this stuff. That's what I'm saying. I'm patient with this. Patience is the key. I know that's been drilled home with some of you guys for a while now. I'm sorry if it sounds repetitive, but I'm just hearing too many people get panicked when something goes down. Another one that I like, I think I did buy this one, upfiring. Whoa, upfiring's up. Okay. Yeah, people were all tripping out about upfiring, but it's up. Okay. Cryptopia. I have to check. I think I did buy upfiring, actually. So this is in there. I'm not going to go into detail because this video is already over 20 minutes. Anyways, check out upfiring. They're a cool coin. Let's just give you a little brief synopsis of upfiring. They're a file sharing. Okay, so get paid to send files, right? It's kind of interesting. Upfiring is a web, iOS, and Android application that creates a decentralized autonomous network between users' devices. The app is free to download, and users can exchange files across the network, powering these transactions with Upfire. Connect with anyone on Earth. Okay, so I went in and get paid for file sharing, basically. But I like it. I think it's cool. Low market cap. I didn't get a lot of these. I'm not looking to get a lot of these. But I looked at it like, well, if this file sharing takes off like Altcoin did, I'm thinking back about Altcoin, how Altcoin being a cloud storage, which is different than file sharing. But I was like, I remember back in the day when Altcoin was down here. Wow, way down here. Look, at one point, Altcoin had the same market cap, look, a $95,000 market cap for Altcoin. It didn't even reach $1 million market cap until last May. So I mean, it has the same market cap as Upfiring did 1 year ago. I mean, in April. So the Altcoin $20 million market cap, Upfiring $28 million market cap. So I'm like, well, if it could it reach the Altcoin $1.9 billion market cap? That's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking like that. And I'm seeing a use case in it, and a utility in something like this. So, hey, I mean, it's not a cloud storage, it's a file sharing, but it kind of goes hand in hand. If you've worked in tech before, you get the idea. I mean, you've got to send it across a network, high quality transfers, right? So, I mean, if you do file sharing, it's important to have high quality transfers. You can use WeTransfer, you can use Dropbox. I mean, but hey, Upfiring, they're making it possible. So we'll see. Anyways, guys, it's Jeff with Altcoin Buzz. If you're new here, you can subscribe. If you like videos like this, you want to get notified, click that bell next to subscribe. And also, guys, apparently a lot of you watch these videos. If you could just hit that like button on the video, that would be greatly appreciated. Because people are watching these videos, and for some reason they're not giving it a like. But that helps get the videos out there. It helps me continue to want to produce these videos also. Because when we get more audience, that's what encourages me to keep going. If the audience goes away, then I don't really feel encouraged to keep talking.